This morning on DC News Now, a missing woman's husband under arrest, accused of concealing her body from police.
Is she alive?
Or dead? We don't know.
What we're learning as he prepares to face a judge this morning. Plus, outcries from the community.
If we aren't going to get her back safely, then we want justice.
Loved ones coming together to show support for Mamta Kafli Bhatt. Sunny weather sticking around. How long the fall feeling will last before the temps climb back into the 90s. Several school districts heading back to class on Monday. How officials are preparing students during the final weekend of summer. And Harris making history.
I accept your nomination.
The VP's final speech to wrap up the Democratic National Convention.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good morning and thanks for starting your Friday with us here on DC News Now. It is 8 o'clock. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. Good morning to you. We'll get to Shanika with the latest on the roads in just a moment. Let's start things off with Brittany Ward, who's in for meteorologist Jackie Lair with that Friday morning forecast. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Tanaya. Yes, that Friday morning forecast is looking pretty chilly as you head back off to the north and west, but closer to the district, we are holding on to the 60s. But across the entire DMV, we are tracking quiet conditions. Lots of sunshine to go around, all thanks to our good friend high pressure just centered right on top of us. But if you are heading out the door, just make sure you have the jacket, especially there in Woodstock. You guys are still holding on to the upper 40s as the current temperature. But Shanika, how are the roads looking at this hour?
All right, we're going to head on to BW Parkway heading northbound. We are still completely backed up right now. That's because there's a crash through Laurel right between 197 and 198. So you can see traffic stacking right now as I'm speaking, and you are just barely moving. So I would avoid BW Parkway heading northbound. So if you're coming out of Laurel heading into Baltimore, this is when you'll run into that issue. You can get off too. There's a lot of people getting off on 197. Let's flip over so we can look at your maps here. You are slow on 270 heading southbound as well. Urbana, you still see some delays because of this earlier crash right after Maryland 80.
Here for Mamta, we have been waiting for some positive news, but unfortunately we could not get that.
This morning, a Virginia community pleading for answers after the husband of a missing Manassas Park woman is charged with concealing a body. The search for Mamta Kafli Bhatt is nearing 3 weeks, and now her husband in custody this morning.
You can see video right here of police escorting him, Naresh Bhatt, from the couple's home yesterday. He is expected to be arraigned in Prince William County in about 30 minutes. Now, we do have team coverage of the case, which is drawing national attention. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is live at the couple's home. She is hearing from Mamta's neighbors and loved ones this morning.
We'll begin first with DC News Now's Tosin Fakile, who is live in front of the Prince William County Courthouse this morning. And Tosin, what can you tell us about her husband?
Well, Corey, I can tell you we are about 30 minutes away from Naresh Bhatt's first hearing. It's going to happen at this courthouse behind me. He's facing a felony charge of concealing a body, and this arrest and this charge comes about a month after his wife, Mamta Kafli Bhatt, went missing. Let's show you that video again from yesterday when Naresh Bhatt was arrested. This was at about 11 a.m. when he was taken out of the house after investigators spent hours carrying out a search warrant there. Police said during the search of the house, they found additional evidence, talked to the Commonwealth's attorney, and arrested Bhatt. As to what that additional evidence was, that is information we're still waiting on. But there's still a lot we are working to learn about Naresh Bhatt's background. What we know so far is he was hired as a police recruit in Fairfax County in 2020, but was dismissed from the academy after just 22 days. For this community, though, it's not the outcome they wanted, feeling a range of emotions from being upset to shock and disbelief.
It's a nightmare one way or the other, but it's a reality. I said, be honest. If you have anything to do with it, be honest. You have nothing to do with it, be honest.
Nobody reacted to anything. Everyone knew that she's no more. Because Nima's birthday was a few days ago. She was not there, and everyone just lost hope.
Officials say they're still pursuing some investigative leads. They also say that they're expecting additional and elevated charges expected to come in this case. And like I said, Naresh Bhatt's first hearing, it's going to be at 8:30 this morning. I'm about to make my way into the courthouse. Stay with DC News Now. We'll bring you the latest from what comes out of that hearing on air and online. But for now, Ria, live in Manassas, I'm Tosin Fakile. I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Tosin. Digging into the timeline of events, we now know Naresh Bhatt initially told police that he last saw his wife on July 31st. Now police say she was last seen 4 days earlier on the 27th. Manassas Park Police conducted a welfare check and spoke with the husband on August 2nd. 3 days later, he reported her missing. Flashing forward to this week, Manassas Park Police executing a search warrant at the couple's home on Heather Court. This happened late Wednesday night. That is when police revealed Bhatt was a person of interest and was not cooperating. He was arrested and charged with concealing a dead body yesterday. Bhatt is expected in court in just under 30 minutes.
And this morning, flowers and candles surround the missing mother's home after the community held a candlelight vigil for her last night. More than 100 people gathered while waiting for answers from police, some fearing the worst, others not giving up hope as the search continues. One man says the community's focus is also the 28-year-old's baby girl.
She's our daughter of humanity, so we're trying our best, whatever we can do to secure her life.
And detectives say the couple's daughter is now in the care of the Department of Social Services. We are following this story around the clock, both on air and online. Be sure to stay up to date on the latest details on our website. That's dcnewsnow.com.
And heads up for people living in Culpeper, Virginia, the State Department of Health is issuing a do not use water advisory. Rapidan Service Authority, the owner of the Wilderness Treatment Plant, says it received complaints of an unknown odor. The plant serves the Lake of the Woods, Wilderness Shores, Somerset, Edgewood, Germanin Heights, Twin Lakes, and the Route 3 area. RSA collected water samples and sent them to a lab in Richmond. Those results can take up to 48 hours. The do not use order remains in effect until that water is safe to use again. During the advisory, officials say do not use your tap water. Only use bottled water for drinking, food prep, brushing teeth, and bathing. Do not try to treat the water yourself either. RSA will send out an alert to show you where bottled water can be picked up. And WSSC Water has lifted its essential water use restriction for people living in the Camp Spring area. This is in Prince George's County. Crews connected an existing water main that feeds the Camp Springs tank ahead of schedule. Now they do warn the water could be discolored. They recommend people run all cold water taps for 5 minutes until that water runs clean.
Also in Prince George's County, Maryland, police reopening Landover Road this morning after a deadly motorcycle crash in Chevrolet. Now, this happened last night on Landover Road near Route 50. Police say a man riding a motorcycle crashed with the car there. Officers say he was taken to the hospital where he died. So far, his name nor age have been released. And take a look at this, an SUV dangling from a garage in Tinleytown here. This happened yesterday morning next to the Whole Foods on 40th Street. You could see people there picking up some of the debris left behind. And this just shows the damage there too. Officials say the vehicle left damage to the Wawa below the garage. It has some people a little frustrated about it too.
That's crazy. Yeah. I wonder, like, is it gonna be like this for a while? There's a hole in the Wawa. That is about to be a more degenerate behavior. A hole in the Wawa. People need Wawa. Yeah. They say America runs on Dunkin'. Have you heard of Wawa?
Yeah, you can tell she's pretty upset about it. No word on when that Wawa will reopen, but DC Fire and EMS say no one was hurt in the crash.
That is some good news at least. All right, well, a public town hall on the future of Ward 8 is going to be held on Monday night. This comes following Councilmember Trayon White's arrest on a federal bribery charge earlier this week. Monday's meeting will take place at the Arc on Mississippi Avenue in Southeast. It starts at 6 p.m. It is not clear how White's arrest will impact the upcoming Ward 8 council election. He was a favorite to win the seat.
I accept your nomination to be President of the United States of America.
Vice President Kamala Harris accepting the Democratic nomination for president. Harris calling on Americans to, quote, chart a new way forward for the country. In her speech, she argues that her personal story and background as a prosecutor make her uniquely qualified to take on the Republican Donald Trump.
You know, our opponents in this race are out there every day denigrating America, talking about how terrible everything is. Never let anyone tell you who you are. You show them who you are.
Harris finished her speech by encouraging people to get out and vote. And Maryland Governor Wes Moore also getting a turn to give a speech at the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah, during his speech this week, he focused on how Vice President Kamala Harris responded to the Key Bridge collapse back in March. Now, Moore said she was one of the first people to call him the day after the disaster.
The first phone calls that I got that morning started with these 3 words. Gov, it's Kamala. She said, I know you spoke to the president, and I want you to know we are here with you every step of the way.
And other people who took the stage are members from the Central Park Five, Senator Elizabeth Warren, and Scandal stars Kerry Washington and Tony Goldwyn. Time right now, 8:10 on this Friday morning. The Washington Commanders shaking up their roster.
Still to come this morning, the players being traded ahead of the new season. But first, DC Plan Week is coming to an end. We'll have a look at the best plans for gardeners at every skill level.
All right, Brittany, the Friday forecast, give it the Friday feels.
Yeah, it's going to be. Thought you were going to add a little bit more, but that's okay, Corey. Overall, yes, it's going to be a gorgeous Friday out there. We are tracking wall-to-wall sunshine with warm and comfortable conditions. So keep it here. We'll have a check of that 7-day coming up.